Welcome to Patterson Pass, one of Northern California's most dangerous roads to drive on. But as an experienced rider, this road is a thrill to use with sights to see along the way to keep your daily commute fresh. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Patterson Pass. This is where it starts. It's really a dangerous path. It really is. But it's so much fun if you're an experienced rider. It starts right on the edge of Livermore, which is in Northern California. And this is a very common commute path if you want to bypass the traffic on the highway over there. Getting from Livermore to Tracy takes about 20-25 minutes on Patterson Pass, whereas during rush hour it could easily take about an hour using the highway. I'm gonna go around this truck here in just a second. I'm gonna wait for an open spot. As soon as I get over this hill right here, it'll be more visible. Another reason why Patterson Pass is so dangerous is because there's a ton of blind corners and a very small road. You think the road has enough lanes right now? Well, give it just a second. And just like that, no more middle lane. Check that out. During rush hour, it's unspoken that the traffic will only go one direction in the morning and one direction at night. If you happen to be one of the uninformed individuals that is unaware that, hey, this road is actually really small, and you go the opposite direction during rush hour, you're in for a bad time. I've done that before, and it's really scary because there's tons of traffic going in this direction where there's no traffic going in the other direction. And since the road is so small, well, if you're heading the opposite direction, you're playing a mini game of leapfrog, really. Now, despite this road being really dangerous, it's actually very scenic. You get all the hills right here, you get the twisties, which is actually quite fun. Get the cows over there on the hills. You get to see some water towers. Now we're going to get to the very top, the highest point of Patterson Pass, and I want to show you guys something. We're going to go get up there in just a second. So we made it to the top of Patterson Pass. This is an amazing sight to see. People just come out here sometimes just to view the overlook, and I want you to check this out over here. Alright, and down we go. This part's actually a lot of fun because you can just glide down this hill, and if you have it memorized, you don't even have to slow down at all. Woo, awesome. That dip makes my stomach feel funny, but I like it. Often cars are seen going down here at like 65, 70 miles an hour, which is pretty insane because if you try to brake to save yourself, it's good luck. You know, it's a pretty steep decline. Patterson Pass is really special because of all the windmills that are here. This is one of California's largest windmill turbine system with hundreds of windmills. A lot of them are still working to this day. This is usually a part where cars pass each other right here because this is the widest section of Patterson Pass right here. After this, it gets really sketchy and really hairy very quickly, and you'll see why. Right there is super bumpy, so if you don't know this road, you're going to be stuck on a lot of bumpy areas of this road. However, I take this path enough to where I have it memorized by heart, so I know what parts of the road to avoid all of the crazy bumpies. This road was actually founded in 1850 by the brothers of Nathaniel Green and Jacob Patterson, which is why the name Patterson Pass came about. And these guys had a ton of sheep. They used this path to carve their way to the Bay Area from the Central Valley. And ultimately it helped found San Francisco. This right here is the most dangerous part of Patterson Pass. You have to go super slow, and this is the most dangerous turn right here because it's so blind and the road is so narrow. Back in the day, this used to only have like 700 cars going across it each day. Now it crosses like 24, 25, even up to 3,000 cars every single day. This road was not designed for that kind of traffic. It has outdated architecture. The sides often crumble in because of the rain. And there's so many accidents that happen because of the road's narrow nature. Gets bumpy right there. Whenever it's rush hour, there's a whole bunch of cars going in one single direction, which is really cool because it doesn't really stop that much. So you get from point A to point B on this road a lot faster than if you were to take the actual highway, which is really congested during rush hour. Patterson Pass, despite all of its flaws, it's a really good shortcut from Livermore to Tracy area, and it'll save you about 40 minutes on your commute. Whenever the street goes down and under for like construction or it's just closed off because of rain, man, the traffic elsewhere gets crazy bad because so many people use this road every single day to get from work to home. It's absolutely bonkers. A little bit of gravel on the road right there. Here's a power supply station, a power generator station, heavily guarded. Also alongside this pass, just a couple minutes that direction, is the California Aqueduct, which handles most of Northern California's water supply. But at this point, guys, we're actually past the really bad part of the Patterson Pass, and the road quality gets all of a sudden better because we just switched counties. We went from Alameda County to San Joaquin County, and the quality of the road got mysteriously better. Funny how that works, right? During the work days, traffic is usually backed up to about right here, and the stoplight is like way up front. So if you have a motorcycle, I ain't saying it's okay to do this, but I see a lot of motorcycles just taking this side of the road and skipping all the traffic. Have I done that yet? I'll leave that up to the imagination. But yeah, guys, that is Patterson Pass. We're officially past the worst of it. We're going to be crossing over the highway that leads to Los Angeles, which is this highway right here, the Highway 580. And if I were to go home, I would actually be taking this highway to go home, but I'm not. I'm not going to Southern California today. I consider home Southern California. I live in NorCal, but you know. A lot of construction happening right now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. See you on the next one, and be sure to subscribe, like, comment if you want. It helps the algorithm. Or leave a comment with the croissant emoji. That'd be cool. All right, guys. Peace out. Bye.